Hello. It's Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, Zach. Hi, Redfang. Hi, Mortimer. Hello. Hi, Zach. I've been pretty good. I, yeah, I've been mostly busy with work, so I haven't been able to stream on weekdays. But I'm doing pretty okay. And it really is good to see you back. I missed you, buddy. I hope the hospital wasn't too bad, but I'm glad that you're back with us and that you're doing okay. So, I love you too, Zach. So, first things first, I'm a dumb puppy and not smart, and I don't know how technologies. So I did manage to move my ring light down. It is slightly covering up my right monitor. But like I can live with that. I don't need to see that part of the monitor, at least not 90% of the time. So I can live with it. I think it does improve the tracking a lot. The eyes were being weird last time, and they're not being weird this time. However, for every benefit comes a price. The price being, I guess from down here, the tracking seems to think my mouth is always open no matter what. So I'm like always talking with my mouth is always open for some reason, and I don't know how to fix that, and I'm too dumb to figure it out, and I'm not a smart puppy, and I should not be given technology because technology doesn't work. Yeah, I'm hoping I can maybe get someone that's a lot more knowledgeable about how Vroid tracking works, like Pi, for instance. Maybe she could help me, please, Pi, please, please, please. I need your help, Pi. I could really use your help, Pi. But it's fine. It's fine. Am I using Twitch integration for this game? Yes, I am. In fact, I believe. Oh yeah, we did discover that you are in fact one of the characters in this game. Zach is in this game. Anyway, yeah, other than the positioning of the camera, that's literally all I've changed since last stream. So it's going to be just as unoptimized as it's always been. Expect maybe there will be some stream lagging, although I did recently change our router for our Wi-Fi to a much better router, and hopefully, at the very least, that'll help the connectivity. I don't think it'll help the performance at all, because I am the opposite of a tech puppy. I'm not. Corgi is the tech puppy. I don't know how technology. I just spent the last 15 minutes bumbling around on Neon trying to fix the calibration on my tracking face, and I don't know how it works, and I hate it, and I want to cry, but I hate technology, and that's okay. I'm just hoping someone smarter can fix it for me. Because you'll notice, Corgi, my mouth is always open even when it's at rest. Like that, you see? And it's really affecting how the lips form to say words, and it looks really, really, really weird. And I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get them on that soon. Hopefully soon. But in the meantime, we'll just do our best to ignore it and vibe and watch me be terrible at this game, because admittedly I suck at this game. I suck at technology and I suck at this game, but that's fine. We're not here to be good at either of those things. Let's go to the gaming screen. There we go. Now, for whatever reason, the music just insisted on pausing. But anyway, hopefully this will work. The game did have an update, so, but I don't think it was like a major update or anything, so I don't think it's gonna have much of an impact on the compatibility of the save file. But yeah. So if you'll remember last time, I don't remember if we got definitive proof or not, but I remember getting... Oh yeah, we did get definitive proof that Christina Musiev was in fact the body that we found. In fact, we can move these around. So we've got her time of death. And then entry wound. Honestly, I don't even think we need the entry wound. Like, we know what it was. We know it was the 8mm. Like, we're fairly certain it was the 8mm, and we just need to find whoever's fingerprint was on the 8mm. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this was... I knew that was gonna be a... I didn't know it was gonna be a problem, but it kind of is. So, my phone is positioned right over my mouse. That is the only place I can fit this ring light, and so if I move my hand, I may just bump the camera. Hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, the thing is, realistically, I don't know how, like, I don't know enough about the semantics of what counts as connecting someone to the scene of a crime. Because, like, finding someone's fingerprints on a murder weapon, is that reasonable doubt? Like, could it be supposed that, like, this weapon was actually stolen and that those fingerprints that we saw put the cartridges in are not necessarily the same fingerprints that fired the bullet that killed the person? I don't know if that technically ties the person to the crime. All I know is that it gives us a lead. That's all I have to work on. I guess what we need is, like, maybe a confession? I don't know, but if we do have a confession, then, like, maybe the person will murder me, because, yeah. Anyway. With that said, so we have a few different leads, and you can see them right here. So, we've got Enlai's... Oh, come on. We've got Enlai's Diner. I guess that's our main lead. Well, no, we have another lead, which is the very last... So, Christina, her last... Like, the night before she was killed, she went for dinner at Enlai's Diner with Ping. Who seems like he was her friend. But then, her very last phone call... Wait a minute. That's not it. No. Where? I swear in the address book it had... Okay, I'm fairly certain I remember the address book having the name of the person that we think could have maybe had some slight motive in the murder just based off of Christina's reaction when talking about him. And I was fairly certain he was in the address book, and I don't see him. Was it Tanish? I don't think it was Tanish. I forget. Like, no. That's a receipt. The crumpled paper. N. It was someone that started with the letter N, wasn't it? And I'm like 99% sure he was in the address book. Why is he not there? We just lost one of our big leads. I swear. Excellent. No. 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 Again, there's N. New leaf company, that's not a lead. Him! He was in the address book, wasn't he? I distinctly remember us doing the whole process of, like, calling the number to see who the last number this phone dialed was, and we linked that phone number to this person, and the only way we could have linked it to him was through the address book. Why is he not in the address book? I am genuinely frustrated because chat, I'm not going crazy, right? If you were here during the last stream, tell me I'm not going crazy, because I know he was in the address book. He's not in the address book anymore. We can't follow up on that lead. I remember I had 3 leads. I had the diner, I had her old friend, and I had the person that she seemed to not have a good common ground with, which is who I was thinking could potentially point to a possible murder suspect. He was in the address book. That's how I found out who the last person she talked to was, because it had her number. Well, it had his number, and we found the number in the address book. Is this game trying to make me insane? This game is actively trying to make me insane. We lost one of our leads. And I cannot reliably look up this person in the city directory because, it only has first initials. It does not have the full name of the person. That's honestly kind of frustrating. That's gonna make my job a whole lot harder. Like, I suppose we still can follow up on those 2 leads that we have. Her friend and the bar? But oh my fucking god, if this guy turns out to actually be the murderer, we've lost... Like, how do we even find this guy? We have to re-find how to find this guy. He was in the address book! I promise he was in the address book! Okay, where is even a sync clinic? Because I kind of want to use the thingy that we have. How do I even find a sync clinic? What is a sync clinic? I love you too, Corgi. Yeah, big yawn. That's just all over the street. How do I find a sync clinic? Like, what is a sync? I can tell you right now, this game is gonna be frustrating me. There's actually McDonald's in this game. That's hilarious. Oh, there's Haru Hayes. That's me right here. I don't know. I don't know. The game doesn't tell you anything. The game is a game about figuring everything out on your own, and I'm not smart enough to do that. I'm not smart enough to play this game. I want to jump out that window. Maybe that could end my suffering. Hey, why the bonks? I genuinely am bad at this game. Hey! Okay, that is not the exit. Right, because G is the ground. An hourglass. Okay, sure. I'll continue with these things over here. Okay. Well... There we go. Okay, so... let's start by following up with Enlai's Diner. What time is it, by the way? It's almost 5 a.m. And they'll probably be open because diners typically are open, like... That is an announcement. Ooh, there's a sprint? I can sprint! Okay. Enlai's Diner. Is that saying that they're open, or is that not lit up there for... oh, 24 hour. Locked? It says 24... dude. It says 24 hour. Why are they not open? Huh? I'm confused. If it's 24 hour, they should be open, because this is one of the 24 hours. Okay, well, now they're open. I don't know how to play this game. Commercial properties often contain a wealth of information in privately accessed rooms. Your other options are to bribe the staff or use a code breaker. You'll not be allowed in the room. Yeah. Okay, I know Christina was here. There's some job listings. Thank you for the hydrate, Corgi. Oh yeah. This is a thing you can do, isn't it? It's like, basically, PI stuff, you know? People be like, hey, so-and-so slept with my wife, I want proof, or something like that. What? Public humiliation? No questions asked, no questions answered. What? What does that mean? Highly respectable and influential corporate clients seek skilled investigator to look into business concerns. Experience and evidence collection needed. You know what? That I could probably do. Cool. We're gonna go back to this. And then what? Here. Discrete individual wanted. Photography skills. A rare sync disk. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I mean, I don't know about my photography skills. But, game, stop tutorializing me. Actually, I should not be complaining about that because I desperately need tutorializing. So, you are the server. You may not even know anything about it. What do you, how about you, huh? What's your name? None of my business. Okay. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? That's fine. I bother a lot of people. It's fine. Do you know this person? On Tuesday around 7:30. Tuesday around 7:30. Hang on. So he saw her dead? Is that what he's saying? Is that he saw her dead? I don't understand. A book club! And then these are public toilets. You know what? I'm gonna talk to this person. Not until after I talk to you. Hey, you, what's your name? Huxley Willoughby, eh? Guess we found a murderer. No one can have that name and not be a murderer. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? You kinda do look like a newspaper, honestly. You know this person. Yeah, she was dead. I don't need you telling it. Like, let me talk to you. Oh, you're the person that didn't want to give me your name. What about you, citizen, huh? What about you, huh? You look like someone who likes to kill. Stanley Dubois. Oh, Stanley. No one with that haircut can be innocent. We just need to arrest him right here, right now. He cannot be allowed to walk around with that haircut. Nothing out of the ordinary, he says. You know this person? Saw them out. That's where she lives. How do you know where she lives? I'm gonna put you. The citizen's arrest. You. Tell me. Talk to. I would like to buy your finest tea. Because I want tea on what happened last night. Or 2 nights ago, actually. What's your name? That name almost made it look like his name was Asshole. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Do you know this person? I don't care. That's where she lives. That doesn't tell me anything. I don't suppose he'll buy me being a health inspector, is he? What are your opening hours? It says 24 on the window, but clearly it's not. Tell me the truth. That's a lie! That's a lie! He's a liar! I should take him in right now for questioning. Trespass? What? No! But I'm not! No! I'm not trespass- What? No! I refuse. I'm not trespassing. No! I refuse. I'm not a trespasser! What? It's a 24-hour building! You are an asshole! It's a 24-hour building! Why was I trespassing? I don't like any of this. Right here. No. Yeah, there's too many people around. Am I allowed back here, or will this... Oh, no one finds this suspicious. To all employees, the door code to my office has been reset to... I literally cannot read that number. Is that 5131? Enlai. Now that's a name I recognize. Enlai. That was in her address book, wasn't it? No. Where did I see Enlai? I saw Enlai somewhere. Was it on the receipt? Oh. Chat, it's the name of the diner. That's why I recognize it. It's because it's the name of the diner. We don't need to pin this. Just remember that it's like 5131. Yeah, 5131. That's Enlai. He's the owner. Got a bunch of photos. You're not gonna... Oh, you would mind if I went back there, wouldn't you? Do you promise that you're not gonna start calling the cops on me? Would you... How... What here? Oh, no. Oh, he's allowed back there. Why is he allowed back there, but I'm not? I don't suppose you'd buy it if I told you I was a health inspector, would you? He's not buying it. He's not buying it. Now who threw this stuff all on the ground? You're all awful people. So... Here's the thing. We could use the security camera footage, but, like, what does that even tell us? Like, it may show us that the person was here last time. Oh, you. You are also a worker, aren't you? What's your name? Oh, you won't tell me. Well, fuck you. Have you seen... No? Do you know this person? Yeah, and she was a corpse. 24 hours. That's a fucking lie. Alright, well... Oh, hi, cop. Was his face blurred? His face was blurred out. Hang on. The cop faces are blurred out. Hang on. Can I talk to you? You are hard to talk to. Oh, I'm wet, apparently. What's your name? Keep your nose out of my bed. Okay. That's a way to say it. Got any spare change? Okay. I can't rob a cop, apparently. Hi, V. I don't even know what to do. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to break into that diner anytime soon, right? I mean, I could try bribing them. I don't care about that. I just want, hang. You were presumably the last person to see Christina Musiev other than her murderer. Unless you are her murderer. But I'm gonna have to do some questioning. As a vending machine. A vending machine that vends food. Alright. Welcome to the hotel. I am soaking wet. I hope that doesn't bother you. Ooh, apartment for sale. I don't have the money for that. Or that. That one's a lot more affordable, though. Cool. Anyway. Thank you for the hydrate, Mortimer. Okay. Let me head up to this apartment. Not apartment, hotel room. Because Pang... Does Pang really live inside the hotel? Alright, Pang. It is 6 in the morning. Are you Pang? You're allowed to put a shirt on, you know. What's your name? Okay, we found Pang. Have you heard or seen anything unusual? Do you know Christina Musiev? You work with? Yeah, I know she's dead. I mean, if we could get a fingerprint... Okay, so now we know Ping's fingerprints. Where do we... Here we should be able to... We know... But, we just talked to the... I mean, I guess we don't have 100% definitive evidence that those are the same Ping, but, like, this should be beyond a reasonable doubt, right? Like, if we see someone named Ping lives in this hotel... Oh god, the frame rate of my computer is about to die. My computer is in the process of dying. Hang on. Let's open up Task Manager. 100% CPU. God, this game is intensive. I don't even know how to fix... There should be graphics adjustment settings. Every game needs graphic adjustment settings. Okay, so here, what do we new? What do we do about this? Well, what is CPU affected by? Because, like, I feel like that should be what it is, right? Like, what affects the intensity of a game other than the visuals? And, like, memory, I guess. Okay, first off, I'm just gonna drop a save here real quick. And then I'm gonna exit the game and reopen it, see if that makes it better. No, it's the CPU that's overloaded. I just cannot conceive what could be causing the CPU to be overloaded in the first place. Because, like, if graphics doesn't mean anything for the CPU, then what can I adjust to fix the CPU issue? Because that's my go-to thing to adjust, and if that doesn't work, then this game's just kaplooty. First, make sure... No, reconnect, please. Do that every time I launch this game. Let's load again. But anyway, back to what I was saying before my CPU became overloaded. I guess, like... Okay, I'll do what you said just now, so... okay, so go to... Processes... I don't know where it says go to process. I don't see how I adjust the priority. I don't see how to just... I don't think I can do it. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. I heard some locking and stuff. Okay, hang on. No, that tells me what's on me. I want to know about my POIs. Hang, I'm like 99.99% sure the person I just talked to is that Pang. Why? Like, this is all just stuff from my notebook, isn't it? Very confused. This game is not intuitive at all. I hate this game. This is the worst game ever. No one should ever play this game. It's awful. Make sticky notes? Sticky notes? Make custom cases. Can I just say that I was the murderer? Just be like, yep, I did it. Lock me up. Make it so I don't have to play this game anymore. Thank you for the hydrate, Corky. We're up to 100% CPU. Okay, hang on. Here's what I think I need to do. Okay, it's been a while since I've actually had to do this, but I think I have to do this. Go to... here... I guess I'm gonna have to hop into a Discord channel to do this, aren't I? What's a server that no one uses? Hey, I don't even have. Okay, I'm gonna hop into... like, maybe this VC? Let me just tell people not to go in. Oh, wait, actually, I have... Don't I in my server... There should be... this channel, right? And then... now I can do that. And... go in... what was I... oh, right. Kill Vignan. And then... that should at least free this up for... ENG called... There I am! Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna have to be a PNG. I haven't used PNGs in a long time, but... like... genuinely, Shadows of Doubt is throttling my PC. Like, it has its hands around my PC's throat. And if I try to do Vignon and the game at the same time as streaming, it could explode. And then we'd be solving the murder case of why is Haru such a dumb puppy. Anyway, back to my frustration at this game. How the hell am I supposed to... how the hell do I connect this ping to the ping that I literally just had a conversation with? Because I'm fairly certain those are the same person. And we got the fingerprints of that person, but how... why did... I don't understand this game at all. It's a dumb game. Like, is there something I have to do? Hi, Pang. First of all, why is there no light? Second of all, I don't know anything about the, like, why, what is there for me? Who's snoring right now? Can I take a look over? Okay, thank you. At least I can do that. That is a way to sleep. Can we have some lights on in here? Some scissors. Oh. Can this get me the connection that I need it to be? He's an organ donor. We know his blood type now. I'm not gonna take that key, that's illegal. Can I connect them to being the same person now, please? Pretty please? Oh my fucking god. Like, what does the game need for me to connect them? It's the same person. It's the same address. What more does it need? Okay, hang on. What if I do it this way? So, his fingerprints are type C. Okay, so he's not connected to the murder at all. He's actually 19. Alright, well, we're gonna pin you. Because you, buddy, are a POI. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line between you. We're gonna make this one a green line. And we'll just call this, like, relationships. Because, like, we don't know specifically... I don't know what kind of relationship they had. It sounded like it was somewhat of a friendly relationship, like somewhat of a coworker. this person is that naked lady I saw. I don't know. Maybe you'll find it. Okay, address book. So you would... Yeah, you've got the address of Christina. Do you also happen to know... Well, there are a lot of names written in this address book, and the handwriting changes halfway through. Now, I'm not seeing the name of that person that she had the phone call with the night, like, the last time she talked on the phone with someone. So yeah, I have no idea how to make that connection. Book of crime scene blood splatter? That's an interesting thing for you to have. Oh, here's one thing I could do. Hang on. I forget the inventory button. What is it? It's not I. I don't know what the shortcut for inventory is. But let me get out the scanner. Not that this is gonna tell us anything definitive. No, B is not the button for inventory. I'm used to it being I, but I didn't do it. I figured it out last time I played this game. I can't believe I just don't know what it is now. Seriously, can we, like, not turn the lights off when I am in the area having a look around? Is it fine for me to be in here? It's probably fine for me to be in here. That's his work ID. Yeah, I mean, we're learning more about this guy. Secret. Cool. What is this? Toxicological report on product YCX12 overview. YCX12 is packaged and sold under the name Paxidol. Oh, big yawn. Chat, I have a yawn counter. You can type exclamation yawn in my chat whenever I yawn, and yeah, there we go. Because I tend to yawn a lot for some reason when I stream, and I don't know why, but I thought it'd be fun to have a counter for. So YCX12 is packaged and sold under the name Paxidol. Several months ago, company officials were informed that new additives to the product were causing severe side effects. This report details the toxicological findings. Short conclusion: YCX12 has the potential to induce moderate to severe side effects in consumers. These include, but are not limited to, Yawn. Headaches, nausea, cirrhosis, mild psychosis, insomnia. There's also some evidence to suggest that these side effects are more severe in individuals who have undergone resequencing. Interesting. That I don't think it's relevant to our case, so I'm not gonna pin it. But over here. Why can no one see the beauty that is me? Why will no one date the me that is so great? Huh. I don't know what that means, but okay. And I go to... What's in here? Stop bumping into me, thank you. Like, I don't think this guy knows anything relevant. Like, the game indicated to me that there would be, like, something, like a code or something. Or, like, I should look for it. I don't know why the game indicated to me that I should look for a code. But that's what I'm doing. Like, was there a safe? Safe that the code would have been linked to? Ah! Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What? Huh? What? What? Who are you? Hang on. Wait. The fists. No. I'm punching this guy. He was the murderer. He came in and killed Peng. No. I'm just trying to. He shot Peng. Do you even care that Peng, your friend or whoever, is dead? I don't know what is going on. Oh no! I don't know. I don't know. Let me just analyze some of the. Okay, a bullet from 90. Standardized battery. Okay. I don't know. I didn't do anything. What? Why am I no? Why am I being shot at? I promise I'm fine. He came in and shot the person. What did you want me to do, game? Huh? Maybe I should have indicated to Peng. Oh god, there's a toxic gas. What? Huh? Apparently I'm not allowed here. Can I just leave? I'm just gonna leave. No, I left. I swear. You don't need to... If you want to do this, I guess we're doing this. I don't want to fight you. Oh, fuck. He started it. He started it. Huh? Here, let me punch the guy with the gun. That'll... Yeah, that went well. I'm so confused. I am so confused. I have no idea what is going on. Oh, I'm detained now. Great. Awesome, I love that. I'm so confused. And that game went... I did not expect any of that to happen. That was wild. I don't even know how to process what just happened. Like, what? Well, like, the thing is, I wonder if that was even scripted. Or like, I'm thinking that was a scripted moment. Like, that guy was supposed to die. Like, I was supposed to make the connection that this guy was about to get murdered because his coworker also got murdered. But, because it gave me the dialogue option to be like, warn him about the murder. And, like, I was overthinking it and being like, well, maybe I shouldn't, because maybe he's connected in ways that are that don't add up. And then he just... And then dude just kind of came in with a gun and shot him. And then the guy just died, and then... Yeah. And then, like, I didn't know what to do when the guy was there. I panicked, because I'm not trained in combat at all. I have fists, but that's it. Well, this game is not based off real life, Corgi. We can't make that argument. This game is supposed to be like a dystopian, sort of like post-futuristic 1980, like dystopian capitalist hellhole. Like, so we're not even gonna make that argument. But like, okay. As for the reason why I was gonna... Well, like, the reason the gun turrets were attacking me was because I committed a crime. And I guess the crime was I attacked the person before he assaulted me. Like, he wasn't actually fighting me until after I put up my fists and started punching him. He only had beef with Pang. And now Pang's dead. And I simply attacked him because I panicked and didn't know what to do. And I guess the game saw that as an illegal action. And I'm not gonna complain about that because honestly, I played Skyrim and that kind of thing happens all the time in games. Like, I'm gonna give the game, like, I'm gonna give the game a pass on that, because like that's just typically what happens in games. Like, most games I've played don't put 2 and 2 together of like, person came in and committed a murder, therefore they are the murderer and you attacking them should be fine. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes the game just sees them as two separate instances. This person committed a murder, but then you attack this person, therefore you're the criminal. And like, yeah, I'm not gonna say the game is doing it wrong by doing it that way. Like, I don't think that's intentional, but also this kind of game is hard to put together in the first place because everything is a moving part and all of that, so I don't know, it's confusing. It doesn't mean I don't know what the fuck just happened, because I don't know what the fuck just happened. But more importantly, like, I don't feel like I knew what to do in this situation, and I don't know if anyone would have had a better solution. Like, what would you have done in my place? Like, you would have attacked the guy, right? Because he came in shooting. I don't have a weapon, I only have my fists, like, but you have to subdue him, right? Like, that's what you have to do. But then me doing that made I don't know what her relationship was to him, but like the woman that was in there, that made her attack me just because, like, you know, game logic of I committed a crime by being the one to throw the first punch. But like, I don't know what anyone else would have done differently in that situation. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this, I think that alone, that entire situation alone is kind of proof that I'm not really cut out for this game. At least not yet. Maybe if I played this game a lot and learned from my mistakes and got better at it, maybe I would get better eventually, and maybe I would become a master of this game. But in its current state, with my current level of knowledge in this game and how in-depth this game actually is, I don't think I have the capacity to play this game. At least not with the way that the game is wanting me to play it. Because it wants me to, because the game wants me to be quicker about my decisions, I think. And it wants me to take more risks than I'm willing to take. Like, when it told me I had to, like, check the security camera in the diner, like, first of all, I didn't even know fully why I needed to check the security camera, because all that would do is indicate to me, like, who she saw when she went to the diner, and assuming everything went how it was supposed to go, like, I don't know how I was supposed to come to my own conclusion that I was supposed to check the security camera in the first place. I know the game's tutorializing me on it, I just don't know why that was the conclusion that I came to. Honestly, I feel in a case like this, my conclusion should be to question people about things. Like, why did I not ask Pang about this other guy that had his fingerprints at the crime scene? And who also happened, well, and I don't know if they're the same person, but who, and like, I didn't ask him about, like, the person who was the last person she talked to on the phone. I didn't ask her about I didn't ask Pang about any of that stuff, because the game didn't give me the option to, even though that's what I would be doing, given this situation. Like, a person he knows just got murdered. Why am I not talking to him about, like, why am I not questioning him about the case? Why am I not questioning Pang about, like, where were you on this night? Or, like, I saw that she said on her calendar she wanted to meet up with you. What happened at that meetup? Like, why am I not questioning this guy? Instead, the game is expecting me to do all the investigating on my own, And people are going to be very little help in the investigation. Which, I don't know, like, I feel it's not exactly my kind of detective game. I like the concept of this game. I'm just terrible at it. And I'm not going to be good at it until I play more of it. And that's not going to happen if I'm not good at the game. So, I mean, new save. Maybe we'll come back to that old save and, like, learn from our mistakes or something, but, for now, I'm gonna just quit the game, because this game is stressing me out, and I don't want to play a stressful game right now. What do I want to stream instead? What's another game I have that should be, like, I've got a few. I've got... Ooh, I do have Stardew Valley. I did want to get back into finishing that playthrough I started that one time. I really should. But in the meantime, let's see. So games I could play without controller would be like Balatro or Slay the Spire. I could do MTG Arena. But yeah, those are the games I could do without the controller. Games that I would want to play with the controller, those would be like Ghost of Tsushima, which I have not played in a long while, even though I love that game. Hades, I would like to play more Hades. I do want to get back and see what some of the recent updates of Death Must Die are. I also want to get back into Skyrim. I started that one Skyrim playthrough all that time back that I haven't touched in a long while. Holocure. I've got so many different games here. Don't mind me just clearing Discord notifications while I think. I'm kind of thinking a mouse and keyboard game. Just because I don't know how much I can trust my controller. Because of the controller drift. So for that reason... But do Slay the Spire. Yeah, let's do Slay the Spire. Let me just real quick adjust the category on Twitch. Slay the Spire. And launch game here. Here with my favorites. Play with mods. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be showing off this new character mod I found for Slay the Spire. Um, that seems interesting and like parts of it seem balanced, parts of it seem kind of underbalanced, but overall they still work out. Here, let me capture Slay the Spire. Am I gonna change the stream title? I guess. Um, I'm just gonna call it like STS Val because I'm too lazy to come up with an actual stream name. Okay, let's do. Normally I turn down the music because I like to listen to my own music. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, I've got a few character mods. But let me just show off the Falcon. Because the Falconer is pretty cool. So we could do a relic swap, although I like the Falconer's relic. I just usually like to take the enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP, but let's look at the map before we do that. I mean, we have a chance for sniping a flaming elite. So I'm gonna take it. Part of the cards, baby. So, yeah, the Falconer is kind of interesting. Let's see, so... Yeah, the Falconer has combos, which are cards that are better if you play, like, the opposite type of card, so, like, skill versus attack. So, skills get better if you played an attack first, and some attacks get better if you play a skill first. Lose up to 1 bond, gain energy for each bond lost. That's interesting. I don't have any bond generation right now. Intervene is surprisingly a good card if I remember. But you know what? I like the sound of Eternal Riposte. Gain 7 block, your next attack deals 4 additional damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, and we got the purple spirits. I'm not gonna really care about them other than just getting rid of a defend or attack. And then let me kill you. So lotuses are an interesting thing that help with combos. Put a Lotus Plus into your hand at the start of your next 2 turns. Honestly, between these, I like TikTok better. Because it gives me a Lotus and a Riposte, which just like... Yeah. An Accelerator. Oh, Mark. You know what? Yeah, because this character took the idea of Mark from the base game and basically does more with it. I want to see if I can do a Mark, because I haven't done one of those yet, and that sounds like it could be pretty powerful. Let's see. Sale is that. Strike. Okay, marked for death can get us Mark. Let's get a Mark. over here. Oh yeah, this is from one of my other mods, Pot of Greed. Honestly, I don't want Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed involves spending money to draw 2 cards, and like, not worth it, IMO. However, smithing, let's upgrade. What was that upgrade to? That gives us a Riposte Plus. This one boosts that. That makes it innate. You know what? Let's boost our accelerator. And now we get the Niao's Lament on the Flaming Elite. I can skill these guys. Now I can start with a skill in my hand. I think Accelerator Plus is what we want to start with. Whenever you play a trap, activate your marks. But we also have ourselves a rare card. Chain Riposte gives us bonus thorns and bonus block. Thing is, we don't have any traps yet. So Falconer Squad is probably going to be better. If I boost that, it becomes, whenever you play a combo, deal 3 damage to the lowest health enemy. Yeah, I think I want to do that. 6-point brand, whenever you play 6 cards, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Yes, please. That's a pretty good one. Okay, so we can Accelerator you, and then Marked for Death you, and then Strike, Riposte, Strike. There we go. Eviscerate. Now, what kind of bothers me about this is, why do they name it Eviscerate if there's already a card in the game named Eviscerate, and it doesn't do what Eviscerate does? That bothers me. That should not be a thing. That said, I do like it. Let's see. Oh, it's a Gremlin Knob. Thank you for the Hydrate Corgi. Okay, we can do Strike, Riposte, Strike, and Eternal Riposte. We'll at least boost our next attack. Okay. Scratch. Actually, I should have used that for the Eviscerate, actually. That was a mistake. But I can mark you for death, and now I can do Eviscerate. Accelerate. Back to basics, and then I can riposte. And do a scratch. Oh, there we go. That's a Mert. And we got Gambling Chip. I like Gambling Chip. It's actually a pretty good relic. Ooh, this is gonna be good for our mark. X marks the spot. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need more block. Alright, let's start with Excel. Who do we want to kill first? Probably this 11 health guy. Post. And maybe a scratch. Yeah. And now, yeah, let's do X marks the spot. There we go, we're taking no damage. Falcon Squadron. Let's mark you for death. And now we can eviscerate. Take 2 damage. Doesn't really matter if we get the combo off. It's there. Alright. Falcon Tutor, if you have Bond. I don't have Bond. Could get another mark for death. Yeah, let's do that. I upgrade. X marks the spot. Yeah, let's upgrade X marks the spot. That way we can still activate it even if we don't have any energy. Play that card. I don't like getting rid of my fire potion, but I do typically like getting rid of potions for relics. Oh, and we got Toy Ornithopter. That's actually really good. Gives us some nice healing. Let's upgrade. Actually, hang on. Who's the boss? Slime boss. Yeah, let's do an upgrade. Let's upgrade Eviscerate. And here we go. Okay, so we don't really care about any of those. That is better. Alright. Start off with marking you. Mark you more. And then this is the order I want to do this in. Post, Eviscerate, and Falcon Squad. There we go. Well, this one we can just play the card. There we go. This is fine. We just need to deal as much damage as possible right now. And now we have to do marking all over again. So let's mark... I think we want to mark the one that makes us frail, so that's going to be you. That said, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of marking over here too. Let's do some of you. Hi, Amber. Hi, Amber. Hi. Yeah, we're doing marking. Marking's fun. Let's defend, and then let's apply some mark over here. And then I get flapped. Okay, marked for death. Let's do that with you. And then do some of that. And some of that. And then I can... Let's just kill you. And X marks this. I'd love to X marks the spot on you. But this is probably the smarter place to do that. Okay, if we do this, then both of them will die. And the smart thing to do here is... Ooh, we are 1 damage away. Save our potions for now. That's fine. Because he's dead. We defeated the first boss. Claw of Midas. Nothing cares about our mark, does it? Sprint draws us a bunch of cards. Unleash the Falcon. Yeah, both these cards care about bonds, so I guess Sprint is what we take. So we got a Downfall mod card, gains an energy and adds slimed into your discard pile at the start of your turn. This... Honestly, I don't hate this relic. It has a bit of a downside, but Runic Dome requires too much thinking, and Tiny House is just underwhelming. So we'll take Makeshift Battery. And let's see what we have. So this way could get us 3 elites. I like 3 elites and a bunch of question marks. That sounds fun. I don't even know. This is gonna be painful either way. I guess we can mark you. Mark you. And do a back to basics. Riposte. Yeah, just play all the cards. We have all the energy for all the cards. Alright, we can mark again. Let's mark you. And then or attack you with Eviscerate. Scratch. X marks the spot. Yeah, we'll do that. I'd like to draw some cards, please. Mark you for death, and you're dead. Yay! Okay, so hide, gain 4 temporary dexterity, add an intervention. I remember this being pretty good, actually. Hidden Blade does give us mark, but hide is just solid defense. Okay, these guys... So I just don't want any of those cards. Let me do Accelerate, put some mark on you. Can I do... Strike, Riposte, Eviscerate you. Do some sprinting. Falcon Squad and mark you for death. Let's mark you for death as well. And then I think if I just X marks the spot you're all dead. Yay! I love Mark. Brew of Sharpness, gain 25 counter. Is that better than what we have? Maybe it's better than our Dexterity Potion. Enemy loses 1 strength. Yeah, you know what? I like the sound of that. It's probably good. Unseasoned Top. That's a solid a solid relic, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna take Unseasoned Top. That could lead to some silly combos. Alright, you are not attacking, so we don't need any of those. Honestly, I don't even think I need that. Start with Falconish Squad. And then we accelerate. Scratch. Riposte. Eviscerate. Eternal Riposte. Sprint. X marks the spot. Yeah, we dealt about half your health. That's good. Now mark you for death. And then not playing a defend is gonna hurt, but marking for death gets you even closer to death. You know what? Nah, let's save that for a more important enemy. Because you're just dead. Right? Scratch you. Strike. Black Hawk down. Gain 100 strength. Gain 10 strength and 10 dexterity. At the end of your turn, take 100 damage. That's a silly card. I'm not gonna take that card because it doesn't actually help me with my playstyle at all. But it's funny. I'll take the Hidden Blade though. That gives me Mark. Ooh, I like this event. I really want to take the special relic, but that pain. If we're gonna go elite, that's 3 elites in a row where I won't have an opportunity to remove pain. I can't justify it. I need to upgrade instead. Sprint Plus could be good. Hidden Blade? Honestly? Yeah, let's improve Hidden Blade. Okay, so I don't even know what the best course of action is here. Well, that's the start. Yeah, let's hide and accelerate. Put some mark on you. We only have one attack. And we can make another attack here. So that we can work with. I want to attack you first. Now what we want to do... Maybe intervention? And then another attack. You. Let's do... Honestly, Lotus Strike is probably our best bet, because that gives us another attack. So, let's attack you, and now we can riposte. Lotus Strike. Eternal Riposte is going to be better than regular Riposte, but this gives us one extra energy to X marks the spot, so I think that's what we want to do. And yeah, let's just do it all on you. Go all in on the boss. Falcon Squadron. Alright, so let's start off with... I mean, we can mark you for death. And now Scratch will kill you. Kill you, but let's just do that. Oh, there we go. I forgot about the relic trigger. Mark for death, eviscerate, tripwire. This is still gonna be incredibly painful, though. Do some sprinting. Mark death. Oh, you are... Oh, you're dead. There we go. And the Tricky's Bolster Rod. I like that card. Okay. I don't think I want to take any of those cards. I could make Hide better. Or Back to Basics. Back to Basics is probably the better one. Thing is, I don't want to get rid of the strikes either. Because I need them for attack combos. We can strike, riposte, eviscerate. Yeah, that works. We're not taking any damage there. Let's do some hiding. Invention. Some sprinting, see if we can't get ourselves an attack. There we go. Tripwire would be really good against him. He doesn't scale either, does he? So yeah, I think that's what we want to do. We want to make you lose strength. And then Falcon Squad. Do some marking. Back to basics. That's gonna keep us pretty well defended. And just another strike, whittle you down even further. Hidden blade. That's gonna give us tripwire. This is a painful attack. I think we just take it. Bunch of skills and not really any attacks. Oh. Well. Sometimes you just kill someone and not realize it. Trinity, apply 5 mark to all enemies. That's pretty good. Potion Belt is a really good relic, but I'm not good at remembering to use potions. And I think I would rather just take the Sapphire Key. Okay, we've got Slavers. I would like... I honestly don't know what I would like. Falconer Squad, Accelerator. Applying some mark on you. And yeah, we just want to attack the guy in the back. Like, that's never not what we want to do, right? Apart from that one time, because I'm like kind of hoping to get as much value out of my marks as possible, and we already have 6 mark on him. Like, here, we could mark you for death. And then... if I, like, strike, defend, and mark you. That's probably fine. Let me hide. We have no attacks in hand. Hopefully Sprint can fix that. Hidden Blade. Mark you, you die. There we go. That makes that a whole lot easier. Kunai. Ooh, I like Kunai. I don't know how relevant it's going to be to my playstyle, but Kunai is a fun relic. Final chapter. Yes, please. Apply mark 3 times. It's not Snake Plant. Everybody hates Snake Plant. This is gonna suck. So we start with Falconer Squadron. And mark you for death. And then... I'm just gonna want to distill chaos. That works. Ooh, that was actually really good. Distill chaos actually did us really well. Okay, multi-trap is just a trap that attacks all enemies. But I also like more mark. Anything that gives me mark. I'm doing it for the meme. Lotus isn't terrible. Well, first I want to do some removal. Get more of that defend out of here. Thank you for the hydrate, Corgi. And then I am 1 gold short from buying Eternal Lotus. That was exactly the card that I was hoping I'd be able to buy. That's unfortunate. Ah, well. We've got the Gremlin. Let's spin the wheel. Come on. Money! Yay! Could have used that right before we went to the shop, but oh well. Okay, let's discard. I think that's fine. We, again, only have 1 attack to work with. Let's start off by marking the Centur... No, we want to mark the Mystic first, actually, because that's going to have the lowest mark impact. Then we mark Centurion for death. And now we want Hide. Eviscerate. Repost with you, and then we get to X marks the spot. Yeah, Falcon Squad. And then we do some scratching. And some drawing cards. Ooh, activate mark 3 times. I think, yeah, that's just gonna kill him, right? Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, the Mystic has too much block for us to get through. I mean, I guess we can play cards because that's still, yeah, that still gives us some benefit. And now, Hidden Blade, and Mark for Death. Okay, now what we have, we really need more attacks, honestly. Aerial support. I like the sound of that. It's a bit expensive, but I don't mind. I like the sound of it. I want to rest before this fight. I don't feel comfortable going into the Bronze Automaton at, like, only 30-something health. Let's just discard all those, get to the good stuff. Alright, there's not really a best order to play these things. Like, we could start with Falconer support, I think. And then we do Accelerator, which actually is not going to work because artifacts. Yeah, we need to get rid of his artifacts, don't we? Can this please get rid of both of his remaining artifacts? Yes, it did. Awesome. I love that. Okay, now what we want to do is mark him for death. Right? Yeah, mark him for death. And now let's Hidden Blade one of you. I don't want to do Final Chapter just yet. I'm going to hold on to that for another turn. Here we go, mark for death. And X marks the spot on you. I'm going to take some damage here, that's fine. Okay, what do we have? So, start with Hidden Blade. Scratch. Ooh, aerial support. That's a good. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help us. Not in the long term, anyway. Okay, so mark you for death. That gives me... This is what I want to do more, though. Actually, let's do that. This is gonna hurt. That's fine, and now... I wish I could X marks the spot and then Final Chapter, but unfortunately the game's not going to let me do that. So instead I'll Final Chapter and then I'll X marks the spot. Down to 122. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Well, we can do Accelerator. I think we want to hide, right? And then Hidden Blade. Play Riposte. Hidden Blade again. Intervention is actually going to get us more block than if we play Eternal Riposte, so that's what we're going to do. This is going to be painful. Here, let me drink a brew of sharpness. And now we win. Ooh, that was a little too close, but we got there. Probably Enfeebling Trap is the card I want to take. Definitely don't want Velvet Choker. Runic Pyramid. I don't like Runic Pyramid. It's especially not good when we have a relic that gives us slimes. But Idol of Retromation. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Into Act 3. Alright, so, into Act 3. What's the most elites we can take on here? I think if we go along this way, that's gonna give us the most elites. And if we go this way, we get a shop. Alright. I don't think I want aerial support here. What I do want is Mark for Death, Accelerate, and oh, here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna be able to play all of our cards. I love it. See, and that's why Unceasing Top is good, because if you have, like, even if you're not gonna go into infinite combo territory, it's still, like, if you happen to have more energy than you have cards in hand, it can just give you a free card. Give you max use of your energy. Alright, do Scratch first. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, let's Trinity. Ooh, here we go. Mark for Death is gonna kill you. Ah. I don't think we need any of these cards. I think our deck is pretty good currently. I'm gonna get rid of the defense. Let's see what I got. Final chapter. Okay. Accelerator on you. Marked for Death on you. And then we can back to basics. Our post. And then honestly, final chapter. Yeah, there we go. And now we get to eviscerate the pulsar. That's pretty good. Okay. Strike, and now let's just X marks the spot. Perfect! I didn't even do the math there. I was gonna be one short, but nope, it was perfect. Alright, Accelerator. We already have Accelerator. But you're perfect, Corgi. Primeval Lotus. I mean, it is a skill combo. It is an attack. I think I recall that being fairly strong. So I'm gonna take that. Let me head over here in Falconer Squadron. We will Accelerator on you. Mark for Death on... Do I waste it on the Spirit Guardian? I think I do. And now we can eviscerate on you. And... Eternal Riposte and regular Riposte. Oh, I forgot about the Unceasing Top. I just wasted a card. Okay, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. That. And then let's just play all of our cards. Why not? I like Trinity. So 2 damage per buff. Well, I currently have 2 buffs. Scratch, see what that does. Sprint, see what that does. Ooh, final chapter. That's gonna win us. Could take chain or post, but does our deck even need it? I don't think it's gonna help us against Time Eater. Because it's not gonna be strong enough against Time Eater. Okay, Electric Rose. Yeah, let's go this way. And attack. Spire Growth. Okay. You know what? I've got like 1,000-something hours in this game, and I only just now realized that enemy is called the Spire Growth. Trinity's not gonna be as helpful here. Final chapter is not gonna be helpful currently. I think that's fine. Okay. Accelerator. And then Hidden Blade. Our post. Eviscerate. Tripwire. Fend. Mark for Death. Scratch. Eh, got some good cards in there. Yeah, we're gonna go Hide. Evil Lotus. Intervention. Give us a strike into a post. Into a strike. Then I guess we can just play another one of these for... I could play that card, but that's fine. This deck is just playing itself at this point. Okay, let's Mark for Death. Sprint, see what that gets me. Let's not get too cocky. We could still very easily lose if we are not careful. Like, it could Eternal Riposte here. Let's do Hidden Blade. Like, what's better? Okay, let's do some quick maths. I don't think I'll be able to kill it with X marks the spot, right? So can we kill it this turn or not? That's the question. So I think I did say maths actually. That was just me making fun of the Brits. Okay, so 6 damage would take it down to 38 health. And then if we X marks the spot where X would equal 2, so the trigger would equal 3, so we'd be adding on 9 more mark to that 13 there. 9 plus 13 is 22. That's only 22 damage, so that is not lethal. So I think we're gonna do some blocking here. And hope for the best. Hopefully we should have lethal here, though. Yeah, there we go. Woo! I don't need any of those cards. Ooh, transform. I would love to transform a defend into a Lotus Strike. That was... Uh-huh. You know what? Not terrible. You are silly, Corky. You're silly and cute and gay. Okay. Let's accelerate. Lotus Strike. Riposte. Lotus. Gripwire. Enfeebling Trap. X marks the spot. That was a good first turn. Yeah, that's what this deck is missing is Lotuses, because when we had the Lotus in our hand, we were able to bounce back and forth between skill and attack, and we got all the combos off. So that's what our deck is missing here, is we just need more ways to get that. Let's Trinity. Even though this is an intangible turn, I still want to get as much mark for death as possible on him. Or as much mark as possible on the Nemesis. Okay, now... this is the turn where we cry. Could do that. However, I think we wait until we play Eternal Riposte, because that's actually going to be an even bigger benefit. So, Hidden Blade, Eternal Riposte, Primeval Lotus, Mark for Death, back to basics, and strike. Still taking a lot of damage here. What could Distilled Chaos hit? Final Chapter, that would get us there. So there is a 75% chance, I think that's how probabilities work. Yeah, we got Final Chapter. Alright, Prayer Wheel. I'll take it. It's not gonna be worth it, but I'll take it. Tail. I mean, I was just saying that what we need in this deck is more Lotuses, so sure. At this point... I think I want to recall. So now we have the 3 keys. And here... Alright, start with Accelerator. And then we can Trinity. Scratch. Riposte. Eviscerate. Tailwind and a strike on you. Perfect. We have just enough block. Oh, that's good. That was pretty good. All right, now let's start with a Marked for Death on you, and then we can Lotus. Do that to you. Tripwire on you. Having another Lotus is not going to be helpful. What we want actually is back to basics. We just want to kill you. And then... I do want to Enfeebling Trap on the Reptomancer, just because that's the main enemy we're fighting here. Ooh. I think, yeah, this is the right thing to do. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Now, let me hide. And then Lotus. Actually, do we have... It's not worth the risk, I don't think, so I just want to kill you right away, instead of hoping I draw a card that gives me mark. Now... I guess Eternal Riposte into Primeval Lotus. Sprint. And yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that works. And now we should be able to just straight up murder this guy. Bye, Reptomancer. Okay. I don't want any of these cards. Go away. Ceramic Fish. Ooh, we've got the Transient. Yeah, against the Transient, I don't think Hide is gonna help what we need it for. What I do instead is Accelerate into Trinity, into a Strike, into a Riposte, into an Eviscerate, and now we can X marks the spot. And then do a Falcon Squadron. I only have one skill. I guess we would do that. Enfeebling Trap, Lotus, and Hidden Blade. Yeah, the Transient is basically like the test for how well your damage scaling is going, because it's basically just a fight of do as much damage as physically possible, and then you're fine. So as long as you can, you know, deal a decent amount of damage, you don't have to worry about this fight at all. Let's tripwire. Not that it's gonna matter. We only have one skill. I don't really care about the back to basics. So let's do Lotus. And then defend and Primeval Lotus. Back to basics. I've got 2 energy to play with. That's probably fine. Okay, so we've got Marked for Death and Final Chapter, so what we want to do now is put as much mark on him as possible and then play Final Chapter, because that is going to do a lot of good stuff. Start with Tailwind, and then Lotus, and then we want Hidden Blade, Marked for Death, back to basics, Strike, and then Final Chapter. That did a lot of good damage. Scratch. Eternal Riposte. Okay, we want to accelerate first, and then... Why have I not played aerial support yet? Because that's gonna be doing stuff. Yeah. Eviscerate is the right thing to do here. I can still Lotus. I can still exhaust the slime. Oh, you see? Yeah, that worked. So we got it to about half health, which... not perfect, but you know what? I don't hate it. I think we're fine. Ooh, windshield is really good, though. Yeah, let's take windshield, and also... At 30 HP and one more elite to go before the boss, I think we need a rest. And now, we've got 500 gold, let's go to... yeah, Vermin Tutor, I've not seen that card yet. Bronze Idol could be useful. I don't remember what... I mean, it does turn my slime into, like, actually functional cards. And as for the barbell, if you have at least 10 upgradable cards in your deck. Yeah, okay, so that would definitely be valid. However, that only happens when we enter a rest site, and we only have one more rest site before we hit the Time Eater. I definitely want to do a removal. Let's take out a strike this time. Let's take the bronze idol and brass tacks. I could take the barbell too if I really wanted to. But I don't think it's gonna be as relevant this late in the game, so I'm gonna hang on to that. Okay, so Nemesis again. Let's start you off with a Marked for Death. And accelerate. And we can move back to basics. Eternal Riposte. Into regular riposte into X marks the spot for a lot. And we have no more energy for Lotus Strike, but that's fine. This turn, perfect turn for us to draw Hide. And now we can apply a little bit more mark. And do an intervention. And Feeling Trap you. Riposte. And... honestly... yeah, let's do Alchemist Squad. Scratch. Well, there's Windshield. We love that card. So let's start with because I want to have enough for final chapter. So let's start with Trinity. And now I can Primeval Lotus. And Hidden Blade, and final chapter, and you're dead. 10 nib. That's a good relic if that wasn't already amazing. I don't think I need any of these cards. Okay, so... Orange pellets. Orange pellets could be good. That could be pretty solid. And then let me just remove another strike. Okay, going into Time Eater. 42 health. I think we can get away without resting. I'm hoping. Final chapter, not exhaust. I like the sound. Yeah, let's make final chapter not exhaust. Okay, Time Eater. It's just you and me. And chat. Chat's here to watch. Okay, get rid of Lotus Strike, I think. Now, Lotus Strike is actually useful here, I think, for the Accelerate. Yeah, we'll do that. That. And then... Honestly, we should have drunk the Flex Potion on this turn, because we're doing a lot of damage, and we have a lot of energy to play with. And then we Tailwind. This is why Unceasing Top is so good. Like, even just on its own... Oh, yep. I forgot to keep track of that, but it's a good thing I just played that card, because otherwise I would have been stuck at 11 and not able to play any cards this turn. Okay. Hide. Actually, yeah, Time Eater is really bad for us. Ooh. I should drink a boss potion, shouldn't I? That would be an idea. I'll do that after this, I think. I want to Lotus you. An Intervention. Eviscerate. Riposte. Should have actually eviscerated after Riposte, but whatever. I can't always be a smart puppy. Sometimes I have to be a dumb puppy. Windshield. And now let's see what the boss potion has. We could Guardian Whirl or Prepared Rush. I guess You Are Mine is probably the most relevant card here. Unfortunately, we can only play 3 cards next turn. So we have to make them count. Final chapter is going to be one of them, easily. Probably Falconer Squad. Or Falcon Squad. Mark for Death. And then final chapter. That's what we're going to do. Alright. not that many skills in this hand. I mean, we can final chapter. Do Lotus. I guess we can eviscerate after we X marks the spot. I am dangerously close to death, but the time meter is dangerously close to dying. So it's a bit of column A, bit of column B. Come on, let's win. We can do it, we can win. Ah, there we go. We did it! We killed the Act 3 boss. And now we use our keys, and we get past the Act 3 boss, and into the ending. Alright, obviously we smith, and I think windshield is what we're gonna have to upgrade, especially going against the heart. We have no money, so this shop is worthless to me. And now... okay. So let's get rid of Hidden Blade. Probably Eviscerate. Alright. Well, aerial support is a good place to start. And back to basics. Our post. Sprint. Ah, here we go. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Alright. That was pretty good though. Now what I want to do is mark you for death. And then say Trinity. And then I want to mark you for death. And I want to play Eternal Repose just so I don't get stabbed to death. Okay, now, windshield. Scratch. Strike. Aha, lubricant. Now let's lubricate. And then ignite? Probably? I don't know. Just get that out of my hand, I guess. I have no block. I guess Eternal Riposte, and then... oh! I'm dumb. I should have not played that block card. I would have had one more energy, and the shield would be dead, and now I'm taking 20 unnecessary damage. This is why you pay attention to things, chat. That's why you pay attention. Alright, Dekka's Washers. Well, that's another sprint. However, going against the heart, I don't think we want it. Yeah, we don't want as many playable things as possible now. Alright, so first turn against the heart. Let's make it vulnerable. And we want to flex. Now we can accelerate. Back to basics. Eternal Riposte. Scratch. Regular Riposte. Enfeebling Trap. Hidden Blade. And X marks the spot. That's a good first turn. Dealt over 100 damage to it. Now I am taking a lot of damage. So we hide. Lots of skills in this hand, so I think I want to load a strike. And then if we can intervention into a Lotus, into Ripwire, Primeval Lotus, Riposte. Now, do we Tailwind or do we Trinity? I think we Trinity. Get as much mark on it as possible, plus it gives me more block. This is fine. You see, this is why we wanted to do that. Okay, so Ignite. Well, let's start with Falcon Squadron. And we can Ignite you. Mark you for death. Eviscerate. And then Final Chapter. See, this is fine. Into the Void. Enemy loses 5 strength this turn when drawn, lose 1. Okay, so playing that card does nothing for me. Grievous Wound, however. That's something. Let's sprint first. Definitely want a windshield. I guess we can play Grievous Wound. It's not going to be perfect, but it's something. We could very easily die this turn. We want to start with a skill. That's Tailwind. Back to basics. Tripwire. I was not paying attention to that. Ooh, this... Give me 3 more cards. I think we're dead, chat. We are dead. Unless Lubricant... No, Lubricant didn't save me. Yep. We didn't defeat the heart. We were close, but we didn't get there. But we did ascend. Thank you for the hydrate, Corgi. Okay. I think that's a place to call it. Yeah. For those curious, here are the mods I have installed. So, like, these are the 2 that are, like, required to mod the game. Live Twins just adds Live Twins as a character. Like, the card from the archetype from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now a playable character. Downfall is, like, everyone's favorite mod for this game. It's a pretty good mod, adds a bunch of new stuff, including the ability to play as the enemies. Genuinely, it is such a fun, like, especially being able to play as Hexaghost. I love playing as Hexaghost. Railgun mod. very unbalanced, very easy to go infinite with this deck, but I still love it. This is the Friendship is Magic. You get to play as the main 6 from MLP. And then we've got the Senshi, which is kind of unbalanced. Not as unbalanced as the Railgun mod, but, it makes the game a little too easy, but at the same time it's also really good. Plus it has the 8-bit animations of Sailor Moon stuff, which is cool. And the mod you just saw, the Falconer. Technically, this mod is an early alpha or beta or whatever you call that. It is not at its 1.0 version yet. The mod author is still working on it, but yeah. So, what did we learn today? We learned that Haru is not smart, and that Haru is not good at technology, and that Haru is not good at knowing how technology works, and that Haru cannot solve crime, and that I'm not good at and I'm not good at Shadow of Doubt. Yeah. That's what we learned. I'm mostly kidding, Corgi. Except for the parts that I'm not. But yeah, hopefully by next time I should I should have my, gaping mouth thing fixed for Vignon. I don't know how to fix that. Please help me, girlfriends. I need your help on how Vignon. How do you fix the Vignon? I probably will not play Shadow of Doubt again, honestly. It's a fun concept of a game, but it frustrates me more than I enjoy it, and that's the part where, yeah, the point where I'm feeling like I enjoy the concept of this game, but I don't enjoy playing the game itself. That's a sign that maybe I should stop playing the game. I like the concept of Shadows of Doubt. I'm just not good enough at it, or I'm not at the skill level that the game wishes I was, so yeah, anyway, for those who want to find me on social media, no, that's the command. Here's where you can find all my stuff. I have a Blue Sky and stuff, and it's a Blue Sky. So yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky, and I also have a Discord. Here is the direct link to that Discord. This is where you can find me, where I do stuff. That Discord is co-owned by one of my other partners, Ian, Ian and I have recently been doing a podcast where we talk about kaijus and stuff. It's a podcast called The Kaijus and the Details. So if you enjoy kaiju films, or you just want to hear, oh no, we do not have a podcast command yet. I should add one. But yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, or if you just like hearing us talk, then you can find that podcast on, I believe, everywhere except iHeartRadio. But it's definitely on Spotify. I think it's on Spotify. It's definitely on Apple Podcasts. It's also on YouTube. So, yeah, lots of places where you can find our podcast. We would love it if people listen to it and give us feedback. or just comment on it, you know? Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to have a think of what game I want to stream next. But I'll figure something out. Yeah, and thank you, Corky, for the V-Spire. Join the V-Spire Discord. We are not as active there as we should be. But V-Spire is a team of YouTubers that I like associate with and collaborate with, and they're all really cool people, and I love them. While I figure out who I'm gonna raid, here is our raid message. Go ahead and copy that. Haru Hugs. Yeah, we'll probably be raiding Pi. I just need to push that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll be raiding Pi, I think. Sounds like a good. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and raid Pi. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow, because these days, weekends are my best day for streaming, so I hope I can stream tomorrow. Yeah, hope to see y'all tomorrow. Type that all out. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. I do apologize for my semi meltdown on the stream. That game frustrated me. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.